All right, welcome From the Beach to the Bar, our bi-monthly podcast for Matsuda native and sometimes van law. Today we are doing our office animals and hot wings part 2 because apparently my asshole didn't burn enough last toss. So the theme of today what we're going to do is we're going to do like a Jeopardy style tournament to see who knows the most about personal injury. Everybody's going to bang their finger on the table. Whoever first gets the answer to the question, if they get it right, they don't have to eat a wing. Everybody else does. And as the roads go on, they will get hotter. If you get it wrong, you're the only one that has to eat, and it definitely will be hot. This, by the way, is Jax on my lap. He is an office mascot. He is not a snack.
Okay. So we'll get into the first one, slip and fall cases. This one, the wing level will be medium. And let's see. How do you feel about slip and fall case news? All right, mild. How do we feel about it?
Oh, how do we feel? That's what the companies are great. Yeah, they're always going to go to litigation, but if we go through the facts of the case, if we work it up, I always love slip and fall cases because slip and fall cases can be very lucrative, and our clients can usually be taken care of in a fashion that they can have a complete recovery.
No, your screen has the answers to it, so they could just read it.
I've already done it. Yeah.
Okay, well then let's do is the fastest sense.
See.
All right. So for slip and fall cases, what are the most common cases of a slip and fall injury in a public place?
Old people fall more than anybody. So the first thing is the age of the client.
That's some ageisms.
It's back, sir.
It's squishy as OP.
This and you?
Unsafe or unkept premises?
Like water in the ground, something that's not cleared. If you're at a business establishment and they're not making their flooring safe for you, that's where a lot of safe falls happen.
So like Jess's living room?
My living room, that room. That's all. Yeah.
You like your
There's no like daisy way to eat these fucking.
Go for
What does premise liability mean? That hit the table if you're going to answer. First one would be what?
I did. That means the owner is responsible for accidents that happen on their property.
Nice. All right. What's the first thing you should do after a fault in the store?
Make sure you're okay.
Report it.
After you make sure you're okay, then you report. Jess has T-Rex arms, so that's why he can't reach the table.
No, you did.
It's not his thing table.
All right. Can you ask for the video footage of you falling in the store?
What you do is you filed a motion to preservation letter. You file a preservation letter. What you do is you put the store on notice that they are potentially facing a lawsuit, and any video, audio, whatever evidence they have that could be written over, destroyed, they are required to keep. So you file that preservation letters to put them on notice, and then you treat once it gets to litigation. You then proceed to obtain, through the process of discovery, the videos that you need.
What happens if the company fails to give you the footage?
Then there is something called spoliation. What spoliation means is that the court deems that what they did was incorrect or inappropriate. And so you are allowed to yes, you are allowed to assume the worst. You're allowed to suggest a set of facts that match your version of events. And they aren't necessarily allowed to counter that because they have unclean hands because they got rid of the evidence.
All right. Slip and fall. Can you sue if there was a warning sign?
You could, right? But yeah.
You can always sue. Yes. Depends on what the warning sign says, what it was for, and even if it was an open and obvious thing, whether you still got it.
Okay. What if you fall in a store like AutoZone and slip on oil that another customer bought in or spilt? Is that the store's responsibility?
If the store is.
You got yours?
Depends on notice. It depends on how long the store knew that liquid's on the ground, and if they did any reasonable somewhat try to do any reasonable attempts to clean that up, or they just collect it and move up to there. So it depends on how long that spills on the ground and what kind of notice that could be out.
All right. Well,
How would you determine that?
Well, there's a lot of ways you can determine it. I mean, if you have oil on the floor for like a half an hour, the odds are pretty good that the store knew or should have known that it was there.
They have surveillance in their shop showing what time the spill happened, if any employee noticed it and didn't do anything about it. So it's kind of time frame just to see how long that notice is. That's the most important thing, is how long that they know is on the route.
And if there were witnesses, there's always the witness factor too.
all right. Well, that wraps up our... Oh, it's not bad. Just...
So, spinning it to Vegas. So rather than it just being an AutoZone, what if you're out dancing on the dance floor? You're at a bar or club near town. Somebody spills a drink, you slip on it, pretty hurt. Because you're going to a bar and a pub and a dance floor, are you assuming like your responsibility or liability for that?
No, it's still, the notice still comes into play. You know what I mean? Like if somebody spills a fucking margarita, like one of those giant ass margaritas on the ground, like the club has a duty to make sure that's taken care of if they're aware of it. Yeah, so even if you're dancing, Stoney's doing your white cracker ass line dancing, and you slip and pull on a margarita. Like if the club knew or should have known, then they're gonna be on the hook.
Yeah, if someone's dancing right next to you and they spill their drink and immediately fall, probably not gonna recover much because that notice is not there. The establishment didn't have the time to remedy or correct that exposure.
Could you claim that they had footage of it and that was notice enough because somebody sits there watches the footage like a security guard?
No, because you don't necessarily know that. I mean, if you have, a set of facts where for a fact there's a security guard always watching it, there's an argument that they're on notice. But
if you see an employee look at it, look around, and then walk off and not do anything about it, that's different than if it happens and somebody slips and falls right away.
So earlier you said something about 30 minutes notice. Is there any legal minimum amount of time for notice?
no, there's no hard.
Exhibit your 4 hours. 4 hours.
No, it's a reasonable standard. When they just take their sweet ass iron, getting a mop and a bucket, and people are just falling left and right, or do they immediately find out, run to the storage unit, grab some mops and buckets, try to clean it up? So it's kind of a case by case situation.
Now, this slip and fall thing, and other things rather than just a bar or club, but like a gym, somebody's sweating like crazy in a sauna, and you slick on somebody else's sweat.
No, there's stuff like that initially in gyms, which are average situations. Jess and I had this a while. This is effing forever ago, where you have a kid who is special needs. Oh my God. And he was unsupervised, and he was lifting, but kiddo was lifting more than it should have.
Well,
And
450 son, what was it?
no, it was 225.
225.
Yeah. But oh yeah, my suit was covered in dog hair. But if you have a situation where there's a special needs kid, he's there by himself and he's lifting massive amounts of weight, you might want to think about that from a perspective of, should you have monitored that child, or should you have required somebody monitor that child while that award begun? I don't think any waiver would have saved them had he injured himself working out. Yeah, it would.
So this, in the terms of slip and falls, does it just end at slip and fall? What if it's a situation like you're at a hotel in town for a staycation and you fall asleep with jacuzzi? You can't get out.
What's the injury? Oh, death. Yeah. I mean, did you drown? Did you take too much ketamine?
What if you go to a spa, right, and you get a massage and fall asleep on a table, but you're supposed to get something and you fall off the table?
Theoretically, maybe if the table was defective in some way.
Yeah, What about probably need a little more facts than that? If I was in an escalator and I miss a step and you fall?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to that like special person thing, man. Like, I mean, should you ever be unmonitored? No. Oh, come here. I'll give you more pets.
Sorry, so go ahead and move around.
Okay. For slip and fall, I think Ben answered the best out of all the other questions. Yeah. Like tally.
Eat your wings. Eat your wings.
See that?
Oh, you make them dirty. Toss some eggs.
Oh. Huh?
Is this making me long?
No, they're out of like the 1 win per session, so like prop wins. They'll have a lot of pay prop on this ease.
Okay. But you guys have to put that crazy sauce in there.
What crazy socks?
More of those.
Kind of just wants to see you in pain.
Or you watch something like East Spice and Bull Iron or something.
That shit's hot, man. This Elijah one?
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, this one.
I'll pretend I put it on.
I didn't get a wing this hard, buddy. So you don't get that.
Eat some hot sauce.
Jets. I'll burn your butt. Smell this.
Oh, it's ironic. We're about to do dog bites, and I have Jax on my lap.
It's a vicious dog.
Yeah, he is.
And we have night.
But Night Nut's not around me.
He's fun then. Come over here.
Look at him. He's so food driven.
So
So
they're gonna be drooling.
maybe I should let you guys know that there's drool on the floor.
Oh, shit. You're on notice. You're on notice.
You have it on camera.
Months.
Was it spicy or what? Nah, like
You shall?
Jen was doing that.
I know.
You shut up?
No, I did this one.
You're weak.
I just grabbed the one that was closest.
I got this out wrong. That shit burns.
Yeah, but you put it in your butt. It burns.
right. It's all right. You good?
Oh, gee, holy.
All right. Segment 2, bite back. We're going to talk about dog bite laws and liabilities. The wing level for this one will be medium. Try that. And how do you guys feel about dog cases, dog bite cases?
Your dog bite cases are wonderful. Because most people have renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance, so that's what you go after.
Okay. If you get bit by a dog, who is liable? Owner.
There's only for blunt.
Now, does it matter where it happens?
Not necessarily.
I don't mean physically on body. I mean,
No, I know what you mean. Like, say it happened
the
at
house.
say it happened at our office. Knight's at our office. He's a big dog. He doesn't bite, but God forbid, say he bits him. But you could sue the dog owner, which I believe is Sage Lopez. And then you could sue the law office, obviously, because we have this dog there. As to Sage, it's strict liability, meaning that she is responsible for the actions of her dog. The argument from the plaintiff's side, if it happened at our office, is he's an office dog, so he is also property of the office, so we're on the hook as well. That would be the plaintiff's argument.
So what if you have a sign on your gate coming up to your yard that says warning, dog may bite, and somebody enters without permission into your yard?
That would raise the question of whether they assume the responsibility by entering the boundaries. Yes.
But the owner would still be liable?
No, not necessarily. Is it they're a trespasser? There are certain standards. You can be, what is it, an invitee, and then there's two more that.
But so if somebody's cutting up to solicit and you have a sign on your gate that says, warning, dog may bite, enter at your own risk, and they walk in anyway, they enter at their own risk.
No.
No?
You still would be liable. Just because you have a sign, your dog bites?
And they still enter into your property?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If you are
In your house or like to your door?
I'm saying if you, let's say the front guard is fenced off and you have a gate that they have to pass to get to your front door, and it's somebody who wants to sell you solar panels.
For liability. You're still going to be liable. Just because you have a sign out, your dog can't just fucking bite.
I'm not arguing that you're wrong. I'm just asking if there's any argument that the owner would have.
I mean, potentially an argument, but I think you lose.
I don't think you do because they're trespassing. If they're not trespassing, they're going to murder. Invitees, all that shit.
I mean, it's different. Like, there's no fence or gate, and there's no sign, and they walk up into your yard.
I still pick dog bites as short of it.
Google that shit. ChatGPT.
So even if you're like at a petting zoo and would that be different? Petting zoo and one animal goes rogue and ends up bites you and you trip or you fall or anything because of the animal.
I think that's a little different because you're going to a place where you know there's some animals there, and if they don't have a secure fence or like they're not securing their cages, and some dude gets out and bites them, some animal gets out and bites them up. I think you have a plan to keep my fight. My client with a Tyson bite.
Now, what if your dog's sitting? What if your dog's sitting night and he bites you in your house?
Can't sue yourself.
But can you sue me because it's my dog, or Sage because it's her dog?
Great question. If I'm dog sitting night, you guys are in vacation in my house, and night bites me, my dog will attack night and destroy you.
And you did dog sick. That's the baddest dog ever.
Jess's dog. Please make picture of Jess's dog to show. It is a huge. Oh, we have photos, and it's like that.
Not like that.
He's a.
That's what I want to get to. Oh my god, that's a goal.
We actually have her up on.
That's
Can get first one if like it. Yep. That is a dog.
Holy shit, your dog is like my brother. Jesus.
Jaw. Ooh, jaw.
Okay. What's the statute limitations for filing a dog bite claim?
Okay.
Google.
Oh, we're going to. Yeah, but we should be Googling so the bucket.
They edit this shit out. 2 years, I think. 2 years.
Just do.
It's just a toy.
That's fierce.
oh, look at those bad guys. Look at those bad guys.
Vary per state.
2 years. 2 years.
Does it vary per state?
Yep. In the baddest 2 years. In the baddest years.
So Jess was right.
Fuck your. Never all.
Okay, I was right. I said it varies per state. And it does.
Both right. Both right.
I guess we just answered this one about can you file a claim if you're bitten while trespassing?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
There's been claims that I don't know if it's in Nevada and Arizona, but there's been claims for people that break into people's houses, get injured, and sue the homeowner and win.
Wow.
Literally breaking into someone's house, you trip on some shit, and you could sue the homeowner because you broke in.
So if we're a situation like your kids are playing outside and they kick the ball into a neighbor's yard, and like kids do, they go and get the ball from the neighbor's yard, they get bitten by a dog. Do you just sue for the dog bite itself, or is there like trauma, PTSD, all that stuff, all that? Yeah.
Pain and suffering, yeah. It's the, if there's a scar, you have to give scar expert to tell you, like, yes, this scar will be there for a lifetime. There's a whole process with dog bite cases in terms of documenting everything to maximize the return.
Sage's dad got bit hopping a fence by a neighbor's dog. It's a German Shepherd, actually.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby.
So I guess Who would have won that? Who'd you get that to?
Yes. I don't think Kyle has ever voted against you. Kyle, how long have you been?
I lost how up here. I lost last once.
10 left.
Egypt Prime.
Zero. It's because I'm Filipino. You guys educated as I Asian Prime. Well, yeah, we live in Idaho. You subjugated him, but he likes you more. Asian Prime. Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. He didn't win yet.
I already used the same
So we'll still have 3 questions.
Oh, then but I'm winning.
Yes. So. Okay. What if the dog is provoked? Like, what if you're at a dog park, like a new puppy, and it just wants to play, and it keeps messing around with another dog, and that dog attacks? Can you sue?
Yes. Yes.
Those,
Which
I guess,
Yes.
So
apply.
That's what we were telling you.
Does it adjust any of the claim? So if your dog is constantly provoking another dog that you get bit, trying to break it up, does that change the claim at all?
no, you still can go after the dog owner.
yeah, you definitely.
Shouldn't have brought it to the dog park if it's unsafe.
You should have known that that dog was aggressive.
People are assholes at the dog park, anyways. They should get sued more.
They're weird.
I like to assume myself is this people. If someone picks up your dog and their dog fur ruins their suit, it's their claim there.
I'll just tell you that again. So what do? What if it's a dog park that's in a community? Like, let's say you live in an apartment complex, and it's are you assuming
I'd sue the apartment complex too. Yeah. Yeah, you provided this opportunity, but you didn't provide security, knowing that people could potentially have shitty dogs. The end.
So she is that even at a public park?
At a public park, there's a question of whether.
But you shouldn't be bringing your dog. Your dog has a tendency to attack, whether you think provoked or not,
I'm pretty sure that it depends. It all depends on the fact of the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if you're at a dog park and you slip on dog shit? Ooh. Can you sue? No. Yeah, no.
I think you're on notice and there's going to be shit everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Already did the motion plot.
What's the first thing you should do after a dog bite?
Make sure you're okay. Give the dog a treat.
and then record it. You talked about that.
Pictures.
Cool on that one. What would you say? Jess?
Yes.
Wow.
I had such a big lead, even though you guys had a valiant comeback, you still lost. So, yeah. Elijah's. You got to use Elijah's. Sage.
So while you guys are doing that follow up, what if it's a loose dog and you get bit by, you can't buy no thirsty.
Then you find out that it's got a chip.
Yeah, then you got to find out who the dog belongs to. There's chips. There's some dogs have collars that have GPS tracking. Yeah, you got to find the owner.
What Jess likes to do is he puts an eye tag in his dog's butthole so he never loses his dog.
You go do that.
So going back to like in a farming company.
This is to you.
There's so your side all time fault.
Is that the peeping noise?
Looking. You're like weird. My iPhone keeps saying that stuff.
Why is my smoke alarm going off?
Now it's bubbling me when I.
So what? That was a question. I'm pretty sorry.
So I said, going back to like a complex scenario, like you live in an apartment complex and there's a loose dog, you can't find the owners. Can you sue the complex?
I mean,
I would.
maybe.
If you could tell, yeah, you know that dog's his eyes and what are the units. Yeah, I would. I mean, it always goes back to you can sue anyone for anything basically, but to have that case hold water, I think it would be better if the dog actually resided with someone in the unit.
This tastes like shit. It sounded like good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be burned in the second.
But it tastes like shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's for the taste. It's more for the effect, like a burden.
So would a case like that be something you guys would take on? And baby, you have to now go to the apartment complex, try to get video footage. There's one more recon or shit you got to do.
I think it depends on the damage. Like, if it was a severe injury, we would probably spend the time to get an investigator to look through all the camera footage, have our investigator talk to people in the unit, see if they could identify whose dog this is. But if it's just like a little nick on the hand, probably not gonna look at the dose. Oh yeah.
Do you find in cases of dog bites sometimes you get people are either too late and don't sue or are too happy, or is there any mate speeching mess?
Well, the few that we call like Mike Mandra to so and so, he got bit pretty bad. Like he lost feeling in his thumb, I think it was. But he didn't want to sue because it was his neighbor's dog, and now he can't relate.
So bad.
And he felt bad. It's like, oh, so you're not suing her personally. You're going to go out for some insurance that she made.
And a dog came in his yard, right?
Yeah. No, I think he was walking his dog past the house. You know what that's. But it was his neighbor's dog, and he has a good relationship with that neighbor, so he didn't want to sue. But he lost like permanent damage in his thumb. He can't feel. So, yeah.
I hate the hiccups. Does the severity of the dog bite play into the case at all?
Yeah, so he's definitely.
Also,
BRB. Just like any car accidents or sliding falls, it's the severity of the injury and what kind of policy that the other person has that determines the outie.
I mean, if you have a child that gets mauled by a loose dog, down to the point that there might be death involved, I think there's going to be a lot more investigation going into who's the owner of that dog versus I was walking by and I got nipped on the ankle. Am I going to turn around and go through all the trouble to try to find the owner and sue them? You know what I mean?
Now, what happens if they don't have homeowners insurance?
If we're sticking with the apartment complex background, and you go after the apartment.
Now, where guilt's like a house, like just like somebody owns the house.
Yeah. I mean, then it would be harder. Some of those own the house, yeah. But it would be harder to, if they don't have care, no.
Right. So what if you're renting a house and your dog bites somebody? They're going to go after us and the owner of the house, us being like if the renter.
Okay. All right, who won that one? Who had the most on that one?
Stop it. You weren't even keeping track.
Oh, the was the. Oh, see, we said one question. Well, I'm winning.
Or we finished that one, no?
Yeah, we thought you saying it was done.
But we all just we just ate one, so so it starts over. Is it?
Yeah. And so
Okay, now it's burning over. So we have all gas, no forgiveness, motor vehicle accidents. All right. The wing level is hot. However, I think we just did that one, but you're doing different.
Because Jeff picked which one we kept. We did.
These.
destroy.
I did. And then I handed it to Ben.
Right there. Okay.
It just tasted like shit.
It's not. It's not for taste, man. It's for the burning sensation.
No, so you did Fremont Street Hooker.
Again?
Here we go. New segment. Are motorcycle accidents more likely to result in serious injury?
Yes.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And I tapped the table. Okay.
It's a mobile casket.
So, in a case of a motorcycle accident, do the insurance companies treat these cases differently?
Not necessarily, but your rates are higher on a motorcycle because of the likelihood of severe injury if you do get to an accident. I mean, if you get even a fender bender on a motorcycle, it could cause severe injury.
Right.
So yeah, we're still gonna treat the same, but the injuries are gonna be a lot more severe on the other sides.
Especially in Arizona, because they don't have common laws. So
That's true.
Is it true that a total motorcycle is worth less than a total car, but medical fees can be substantially higher?
yes.
Yes. But they're separate. The property damage and the personal injury are separate. So it doesn't matter how much your vehicle is worth. You can drive the $500 vehicle and have a multi-million-dollar bodily injury case. Yeah.
Jess on his bucket e-bike. Yeah.
you got a street motorcycle. You say this differently than you do cars and
Just no, I mean, we like to put effort into every case, I guess, which is like the stock lane answer. But they have to treat, and as long as they're treating, everything will fall in place. It's all about documenting, putting the work in on their end, and then us doing the research and, presenting a case. True.
All right. Question number 2. What's lane splitting and is it legal in AZ or Nevada?
It's definitely legal in Nevada or California. California is legal. Lane splitting if those go around.
Arizona, Nevada.
For those that don't know, lane splitting is when a motorcycle, if there's traffic, you see the bike come in between the cars, not in the lane, but just splitting all the cars up. That's race rule. I know California it's legal. Nevada, I don't see people get stopped for it. I don't know if it's a
Lane splitting is illegal in both Arizona and Nevada.
But they get catching them.
I was just like
I did hear that cops usually tend to not chase motorcycles because it makes them more, like, to be more this dangerous for the motorcyclists. So they must.
stage for everyone.
So-
Yeah, everyone in the world is they're chasing anyone.
But look at the freeway on the way here. There was an accident. It was bumper to bumper traffic. Sure, is the motorcyclist weaving in and out and going out of that? How is a police officer in a SUV gonna catch up to that limocycle?
Yeah.
Deuces.
Not saying it's okay.
Yeah. I very get it. Okay. Can you not wearing a helmet affect your case?
Not in Arizona.
Arizona does have on the laws.
So here it affects your case, Arizona. It does not. Obviously, not wearing a helmet can affect your case, and that your, damages are probably higher because you don't wear a helmet. You probably got probably traumatic brain injury.
You might not realize you were in an accident.
Is it like, I guess would be say, in argumentative, like, point to the insurance that because you weren't wearing the helmet?
That's contributor toward that contribute to
Failure to mitigate. Yes. What factors in, but you're still paying.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's because you're not, it's the word, you're not expecting that happens, right?
Yeah, no, you're not expecting to get run over by a Mack truck.
Yes. Okay. Number 4, what kind of compensations can motorcycle riders claim that are different than car accidents?
If they're
different. Yeah, I don't know if there's a difference. Small bodily injury.
they're all the same.
So, medical bills, lost wages, pain, slight brain, trauma, by borrowing the car or
Motorcycle, same.
Different, but same thing.
Yes. What's the number one mistake drivers make after a crash?
Not waiting for police, admitting they are at fault.
Yeah, not waiting for the police. On the way. Like, Harry, but not hiring an attorney.
Everybody looked at Pop.
He's the most experienced here.
Twice. Not waiting for the police.
No, you wait for the police. I'm before hours for the police to come get me in there. Like, we had the Chick-fil-A and I had to meet about Chick-fil-A.
Shitty as fuck. He says me at a Chick-fil-A, dude. He went. Yeah, please. Yo, meet Chick-fil-A.
They screwed. They do it on the freeway. They couldn't find him on the freeway.
But they didn't do a report.
They did.
They did. They found Bobby at fault.
Are there situations you were both parties that you thought about?
Yep. Yeah. Had one today.
I was all right.
Somebody was turning left and then somebody hit him. They were supposedly both on a red light. So both parties are at fault. Comparative negligence. You just hope your client's 49 to their 51 and you fight it up.
Happens all the time.
How does it compare to Gilmore?
Who's that?
One insurance will claim 8% liability and the other 20, vice versa, whatever.
We're just comparing who is more negligent in raps. Yeah, and they give a percentage, and that's how it's broken back.
How do you find the insurance company to be able to prove that you guys are less negligent?
For a trial, there are litigation. Trial, police reports, witness.
Videos, private cameras.
Those are the main factors that you looked at playing to it.
I mean, obviously photos of where the accident occurred in terms of on the car, in terms of the location in the intersection or on the street or whatever, like all those things factor in.
The accident reconstruction.
Witnesses.
You can kind of look at the damages on both vehicles and see where the impact was and look at their statements on how the accident happened and see if it's what's what's the true story, what happened. So
Is there when it's comparative negligence? Let's say your driver was at fault. They turned out in front of another car for the other driver was like drunk driving. And that factor comparative negligence. So, and then when you case.
Drunk driving is illegal. However, you would need an additional fact. You would need an additional fact in order to show that they committed a violation. But I have represented quite a few people on DUIs where they are not at fault, that they got arrested on the scene because they were drunk driving. So, personally injured, you can get some money. At the same time, you can catch a charge for drinking and driving.
Who won that one? So that's good, right?
Okay. Yep. Just refers to a lot of them.
Let's like green.
Slide.
just want to point out, Kyle picked out another Asian. We stick together, bro.
Thank you for Asian. So, next.
Still yellow, my fellow. Stick your...
Sage hasn't even answering, though. She's been asking the questions.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not eating the hot dog.
I'm not eating shit, so I'm fucking hiccups on me.
I hate when that happens. Especially when I eat spicy stuff.
Jose wakes. Me is Sage.
So, Evans, is a funny. You guys want to hear a funny story about our chicken wings?
So a shoot.
So
No, don't tell me.
we ordered them to be delivered here at 1 o'clock. 1:20 comes around, no delivery. And then MJ gets a notification that our order was canceled. Apparently, the DoorDasher stole the order
Nice.
and canceled the order after they had the food. So she ended up having to do was drive down and pick them up. But when she got there, the manager of the store was yelling and screaming at the DoorDasher about the food going back and forth. So it's another one.
Yeah, I had a DoorDash do that to me.
You gotta eat some. What do you eat?
I ordered a burger, and they said that they had a flat tire, but they wouldn't respond to me until I got a hold of DoorDash, and then they had car problems.
I do Uber Eats a lot. At least twice a week.
I've never had that.
So the first time
I never had.
Uber Eats, I ordered Outback. Never received my Outback. I had called.
I didn't know, but they still charge it.
Yeah, I called the Outback.
Don't you think what? What are you massive?
You know, we're getting stuff bang. They'll give you a credit.
Boost. Oh, no, but they won't even give you a full credit.
But no, they won't give you a full credit at it.
How is that? I'm not. What?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Because we used a third party.
Yeah.
The chapter
We did our jobs. We made it. The guy picked it up.
I mean, that's just bad PR.
Agreed. But that's what they do.
Too fucking like.
That's what they were trying to tell me.
Had to say 20 months? Like, that's that PR.
I was so mad. It was right before they were closing too, and I was waiting, and it said the dasher was still there and was there for like almost an hour. And I was like, did somebody come pick up my order? And they're like, yeah, they took it off for whatever, like for so time. And I was like, this? And then they canceled my order.
No, okay, that's ever happened to her.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You were probably a kid. Yeah.
I get injury. They know they've experienced my hangriness.
Do the final second, Sage.
All right. Final segment, Kahadas takes the New Year's resolution. The last round, the wings are hot and the stakes are higher. So let's end on a high note. All right, who's ready?
Oh boy, I read
Okay, so
around.
So the way it works is you have to get your New Year's resolution, but you have to have the spiciest sauce you could follow.
What if you don't have a New Year's resolution, though?
Was there one that was spicier?
I'm telling you, this has to be Liz Paulson's.
That's the one I had, John.
I know. I think the drench. I think it's honest.
Stephen Coxon.
If that's true, this one,
triple XT upload.
that's this one.
There's one that might be hotter than this. Elijah's.
The heat level is 11 out of 10, sir. 11.
And this one's 12 out of 10.
No.
I didn't even see that.
This one's 4 out of 10. No, it's not. It's 4 out.
No, it was the other one. That was 4 out of 10? Where?
No, it will not be as 4 and 10.
This one says 4 out of 10.
Los Calientes. And yeah, this one says Jess is a 4 out of 10. Aw, thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Eve. It doesn't.
So we have to name one personal resolution you have for 2026 and one thing Matsuda Dated Law is committed to doing better this year for our clients.
Okay, go first, wherever you shoot.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
My New Year's resolution, personally, I would say is to... It's kind of contradicting myself right now, but once eating better, I have been eating better. So I've been eating better. That's my personal New Year's resolution. This is as I'm eating me a breast. But I don't even think it's but a thing for Maxudinated Law.
See, like, you want to know what's liable? If that shit gets her food poisoning, sue the shit out of her. Because that looks gross.
Doesn't it? It's thick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's good.
What is it? The Diablo?
No, it's Hot Ones, the last day.
It's fucking doo-doo stale.
Stab.
Doo-doo sauce.
Oh, this looks gross, Hannah.
It's like, I couldn't even get it poured out.
You look
So it came out.
when my dog eats wet food and that the water, yeah. It looks like paste. Like, it doesn't look like sauce.
All right.
Go into it.
Let's do Jessica's.
When you the these pop.
Let it hang your.
What's your New Year's resolution, Jessica?
Chabby just told me what my New Year's resolution is. It's to
You're supposed to be eating a hot wing while you're saying.
Oh, you should. Mother, your mother.
Ew, what is that? Oh, what is that? Ooh, what is this? I don't know.
or die. What up?
For Mike, keep getting treats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hot bus.
It's on my head.
It's like poo, man.
Oh, one thing for me for Maxudinated Law for our clients is making them less scared of my. When they,
Likes big dogs, so people do get scared, but he's a softie.
he's
Isn't that
a
right?
cuddle bug, literally.
Isn't that right?
Oh, boy.
Hey, Jessica.
All right, Jessica, while you're eating, your New Year's resolution.
Personal and for the law firm.
Oh. Personals. I just found this out. I'm gonna try.
Do loud.
No, you're going to
Get loud.
not try.
I'm being sincere. I'm being very vulnerable right now, and I will like it if you didn't like it.
As he's locking.
I'm gonna try to drink less. I'm proud of you, Jess.
And you know what? And he's come. He's failed already.
This is water. We're so low cup. This is water, brother.
Read it.
Sam's, your New Year's resolution.
So, okay, let me take a bite. I know.
What is?
You already know my New Year's resolution.
I know.
What did you do? Mine is to eliminate as much of my personal debt as I can this year.
I thought you were gonna say a person.
My resolution is to eliminate one more person.
It sounded like you're gonna kill someone.
No. And then just make sure that our clients get the most money we can, get them in their pockets this year.
Jess, you didn't say what your goal was for the firm. E.
This one's good.
To have one less alcoholic. Yes.
For the firm,
I guess, keep on growing, but making sure that we take care of the size, taking care of our employees.
You'll see. I got one. It's probably the same one Bill was here. Is.
all right, my New Year's resolution, as I'm about to eat my way, is to be a better fucking human being. I think we all can do it. I was just committed to doing my part to be a better human being. When it comes to the firm, I think I would like to double our recoveries, and I would like to maximize the solutions provided to all our clients.
I got one for the firm. Getting the new office. At the price. Let's get into a new office this year.
We're supposed to be in our new office in July of 2025. It is now January of 2026. We are still not enrolled.
And we keep getting told 2 weeks.
Yeah. We'll get there, bitch.
Our intro or outro.
All right, guys. This was kind of our quick, half-assed New Year's resolution version of From the Beach to the Bar. We love you. The next time we'll be back, I think on the 12th, we'll have Trey from Icon with us to discuss treatment and how treatment providers and medical management interacts with the attorney side of the personal injury case.
So tiny. Bye.